All right. Hey, Whiteside, it's Miss Phillips again. It's rainy out, so today I'm coming to you from my kitchen. I want to talk to you really quickly about the topic for today, which is interactions in ecosystems. So, quick review. You have predator-prey interactions, like a lion hunting an antelope. Think about what we started to see when we were watching The Lion King last week. You have competition. Competition can be between organisms of the same species or different species. They're often fighting for resources, things like shelter, food, water, stuff like that.
I wanted that. I'll arm wrestle you for it.
See, competition for food.
I'll
You know how to
wrestle
solve the problem? Here's how you solve the problem. I get to eat it. Save it for later. You also have different symbiotic type relationships. Symbiotic relationships usually occur between organisms of different types of species. So you got to have at least two populations here. If it's mutualism, it's something where they both benefit. Commensalism is typically where one benefits and the other just doesn't really care. It's not really good or bad. They're pretty much unaffected. And then you have parasitism. With that, one benefits greatly and the other one is harmed. So if we go through what you guys had on your worksheet today, the fungans and lichens living together, the fungus gets food, the algae gets a place to live. Okay, that would be mutualism. The parasitic roundworm would be parasitism. Mouse is captured by and eaten by an owl. That's your predator prey. Two angelfish are struggling for the best territory. Competition. Cheetahs and lions feed on the same prey. That would be some cooperation. You have insects get nectar from the flowers and then they transfer the pollen. That would be mutualism. Orchids perch on sturdier plants, causes no harm, right? But they get exposed to the sunlight. That would be your commensalism. Oyster attaches itself to a mangrove. Mangrove is unharmed. Again, commensalism. The sea ramplay uses its oral disc to attach itself to a larger fish. It bores holes and sucks its blood. Ooh, gross.
Ew.
That would be parasitism. Kind of think about it, the same thing occurring with like ticks and fleas. You have a chimpanzee which fights to achieve supremacy in the tribe. Competition. The shrimp digs to burrow itself in the gobby fish for danger, and then the gobby fish keeps it warm. That would be mutualism. The remora attaches itself to the shark. It gets the leftovers. When the shark is unharmed, that would be commensalism. 10 tomatoes growing in one small pot. Competition. The territory clownfish lives inside the sea anemones. They protect each other. That would be mutualism. If you didn't get a chance to finish The Lion King yet, I would highly encourage you to do so. It has some great ecological relationships in it. Finding Nemo is another really good one. If you watch either of those movies and you notice anything cool, shoot it in on the comments on Google Classroom. Let me know what you're finding. It's a nice way for me to stay in touch with you and to make sure that you're still practicing some of the science at home. And then the last one is the fly catches smaller flies so they can glue their eggs on them. The captive flies are released unharmed, but they carry the eggs. That would be commensalism as well. Another idea I want to throw out at you guys, if you are sitting at home and bored, is that the Cincinnati Zoo is doing live safaris every day at 3 o'clock Eastern time, 2 o'clock our time. You can find them on YouTube. So have a watch. Yesterday they did the porcupine. Today they are featuring the ocelot. So I'll be tuning
What's
in.
an ocelot?
It's kind of like a small version of like a cheetah. It's a wildcat, but it's small.
Okay.
If you guys need anything, remember you can always email me or throw your questions down on Google Classroom and I'll respond. Have a good afternoon, guys. Bye.